Hey ho. So a quick update from me after a couple of days. So I've been continuing to refactor this encoder, hoster, and attester accounts, splitting them, the vault and the service logic. This was mainly done already, but like some little tiny details left, some cleanup. Then there was some error with getting providers. I can't remember exactly what it was because maybe I was already reporting about that. So, okay, this was done in the last days. Also, storing the swarm key to the database, to the chain. This we weren't sending before, but we need it. So this, and then there was this error, key cannot be found in the database. What I figured out is that when we start a hosting setup, we have an encoder, a tester, and hoster. And encoder and hoster, they both start downloading from the author, from the original seeder. And encoder then starts encoding and sending all the data to encoded data to the hoster. But hoster also keeps the original decoded data, so that if by any chance author or whoever is seeding the data times out or like disappears, a connection breaks, there is data available so that the encoder can at least get it from the hoster. So the hoster is then the seeder. This is just like optimization, but the problem was that the logic that we had for the hoster, how they are fetching data from the author, was not completely correct. There was like some issue with the ranges, which ranges they should download. So when the hoster then received the actual data, they compared it with what they had already downloaded. So basically encoded and decoded data, and okay, I won't go into details, but they tried to verify, and there was an error with this verification. So the data didn't get stored in the database, and when the challenge came, the key could not be found, could not be retrieved from the database. So I resolved this, and now the data stores, and when the challenge comes, of course, the key exists, and then the data can be retrieved. So this was one thing. And then another thing is when hoster sends the proof to the attester, when the challenge storage challenge phase starts, we need also an extension message. So hoster has to sign an event ID and send it to the attester. And then attester, when they respond to the chain with the whole report, they also send this signed event ID. This is also like a proof that they were in touch with the hoster, that this was not just like some data coming from somewhere, but it came from the hoster. It's part of this whole proof setup. So I added this extension message logic. So the hoster is sending, the attester is receiving. The only thing that is missing now is that it actually assigns the event. So I'll have to use some sodium acrobatics to sign this event. And the other thing is that a tester still has to verify if data and proof are valid. So I'll be working on this. And the good thing is that the code now for all these things, so basically to start the hosting and for the storage challenges, like the whole logic works and it's consistent. So there is no bugs anymore. So if I run it a couple of times, it always runs through and it doesn't cause any bugs anymore. So that's really sweet. So yeah, that's the thing. So I continue with these other things tomorrow and in the next days. So I'll be reporting soon.